All right, what's up, everybody? Charlie checking in. Mwah. Right there to all my angels and demons. I still feel like I'm too far out. I swear, every time I do this, man, I gotta bring it in, and sometimes I feel like I'm not far enough out. Oh well, my whole life is trial and error. Why not this? All right, want to wish everybody a happy Monday. Damn it, I still feel like this is off. I think it's gonna be fun. Anyway, screw it. If it's not, forget it. Want to wish everybody a happy Monday, man. Hopefully you're all starting your week off well, man. Off on the right foot. Got climbed out of on the right side of the bed. Off the right side of you, lady. Oh, you man. Hey. Yeah. So, anyway, speaking of ladies and men and getting busy, let's wish some happy birthdays out here today. All right. So let's see here. Okay, I've got my channel shout-outs lined up with my okay. Birthday shout-outs. First goes out to my friend Kelly. I'm sorry, Kalina Marie. You were just talking on me Facebook earlier to my. You can't wait for your birthday shout out. So, mwah, there it is, Kalina Marie. Who else do we have here? Adam Helms, my wrestling friend Adam Helms. Sorry we couldn't meet up a few weeks ago, you know, and do that. Adam does a lot of local wrestling things. I forget what the name of your wrestling organization is, man, but we're gonna check it out, man. I'm gonna get with you and figure that out. I still feel like this is shit. Oh well, it's gonna be fine. So yeah, I'm gonna get with you, Adam. We're gonna check that out. We're gonna figure that out. Dad and Michael were busy, so we'll see what's up, man. For real, promise. All right, Juliana Nunley, Carrie Cronin, Sabrina Hall, Morgan DeRosima, Ricky Dotson, Ricky, and this one was Chris Balenciara, 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 Chris Balenciara. Happy birthday, man. Well, right there. So, that's it for those birthdays today. I still feel like this is off. Does this feel like I'm off, y'all? I don't know. Anyway, all right. Today we're going to give a shout out to my man, Trey Evans. He has a channel called The Tobacco Lads. Now, I'm not big into chewing tobacco, but he is. And if you guys are tobacco connoisseurs, I guess you can say, or what have you, get with them, man. Share some notes, pass some ideas. I want to slide this down some because I still feel like I'm not centered. All right, anyway, this feels a lot better. And that wasn't but like a little quarter of an inch. Sometimes it's all in the mind. But, yeah, Tobacco Lads. There's a lot of dip feeling, not really smoking or anything, but I'm sure he'll probably, he has some, like, I seen something the other, video I saw, he said that, like, he wasn't going anywhere, so he does other stuff, but if you guys are into it, check him out. Like I said, I'm not much into chewing tobacco because I'll tell you a quick story. My friend Brady, rest in peace, brother. Like, y'all always hear a lot of stories about Brady. But first time I met him, he was kind of a country fried kind of guy. And I was a skater through and through. And him and his friend had kind of came over to the house after school one day, and they had some chewing tobacco. And they gave me a dip, and I went out into the street and I started skating, just doing my moves or whatever, and boom, bam, just fucking busted my ass. And when I landed flat on my back, I swallowed the dip. And I mean, not even 10 seconds, I was on my hands and knees in the middle of the road, puking that damn dip up. That was actually the first time me and Brady had actually kind of hung out, you know, not by ourselves. He had a friend with him, but it was the first time he had ever came over, man. And I was out he had me out in the middle of the freaking road, puking my guts out over dip. So I don't really dip. I tried a couple of weeks ago and got really dizzy, man, really lightheaded. I'm just a wimp, I guess you could say, with it. So, anyway, Trey Evans, the Tobacco Lads, he's a really good guy, man. You should check him out. And today's story is actually hinged around Trey. We're going to talk about my contempt of court case. A couple of y'all know, y'all seen me on the news earlier this year. Was it this year? When was it? It's April. No, it was last. Wow, yeah. I'm sorry, man. I've been locked up a few times, man. I hate it, but yeah. So it was last year. I got locked up. Right. For Halloween. I missed like my favorite holiday of the whole year, Halloween. Damn it. And I remember too, man. Like, I'll tell some more jail stories, but I remember sitting there on Halloween night watching Treehouse of Horror. Man, wasn't nobody really doing anything. We were in like a privileged dorm. I'll tell you about the privilege. We were in a privileged dorm, but everyone was feeling down. It's holidays. You don't feel, you kind of bummed out at the holidays when you're locked up, away from friends and family and stuff. And I remember I had some canteen I had saved up, because I was running a little low, saved up for Christmas or Halloween night so I could sit there and watch TV and eat my candy. And that's what I did. I sat there Halloween night. I watched. It was so awesome, man, because damn, nobody wanted to do anything. No one was feeling up to it. And so I pretty much had the TV to myself, man, and I sat there and watched the Treehouse of Horror, man. I felt like a big dumb kid, man, wanting to damn cry and just damn wanting to just be with the family and just being stuck behind those walls and not being able to do anything about it. It was really bad, But I think that part of the reason, because I wonder, like, what did I do to get in here? Right? Because all right, let me go ahead and tell you. Let me go ahead and start it. Like I said, I got locked up for contempt of court, and they locked me up for damn almost 90 days. 90 days for contempt of court. What happened was family court. Damn. The year before that, I got locked up. We'll get to that too. I was pretty much letting all my demons had caught up with me. I was facing them, putting them behind me so I can move forward to where I am today. And I spent a couple of months in actual prison, like a year ago. Not this past Thanksgiving, but the Thanksgiving before that. Thanksgiving and Christmas, I was damn at R&E. I'll tell you about that. Oh damn! I thought I just saw a damn rat. Ooh, I hope I did. That was a big motherfucker. Anyway, so damn. So I got locked up for a couple of months a few years ago. One of those months was paid for because I paid that month before I left. The next month, I didn't get to pay. I was locked up. I got behind, and then so a few months after that, they called me in because I missed that payment. I told them I was locked up, but they called me in anyway. I got out like New Year's Eve is when I got out. New Year's freaking Eve, and damn, but I'd missed December, so damn. Like almost February 1st, right around the beginning of February, I got called back for renegotiation because I'd missed that payment. And so me and my ex, we showed up and we had our renegotiation, and he told me, he's like, okay, this is what you're paying a month, and I pay like $365 a month. And he says, and if you, I was already like almost $400 a month from that 1 month, 360 I was behind. They said, okay. He said, if you get 1,000 behind, I'm gonna lock your ass up for contempt. I said, yes, sir, that's fine, I understand. I was already down almost 400. Then like June or July, something happened. I'd gotten a money order. It was starting to give me the money order, and I'd mail them and stuff. And I lost one. I don't know what the hell happened to it. I swear I honestly don't know what happened. If it was given to me, I'm just not saying nobody didn't give it to me. I'm just gonna say I lost it. We'll leave it at that. And boom, 2 months behind. That put me at right at 700, 365 times 2, 730. So, so I was 730 behind, and they called me. About a week later, I get a summons. Dorchester County comes up in the driveway, and they give me a summons for court. I'm like, son of a bitch. Like, what the hell, And I knew I was behind on that one. I kind of forgot about that one that I got locked up for. And then boom, so I've got to go to court for this payment now, these 2 payments. And so we go, I think it was, I said 90 days. I missed October and almost November, September. August 31st is when I got locked up. So it was August 31st that I went to the court hearing. And they're going through, and I didn't expect, I was like, I'm not getting locked up, because like June, I missed June, but I paid July and August. So all I missed was June and then December from like the year before, So I mean, I was trying to catch up and everything, and I wasn't too far delinquent behind. And the judge is talking to me, and he's like, I see it says that it says if you're over 1,000 in contempt, we're gonna that you would be held in contempt. I see that you're at 720 right now. I'm gonna charge you. They charged me $300 for court fees and like $125 for processing fees or whatever, which brought it up to like it was total. it was like $1,200 after the court fees and everything. And he's like, so, but you're only 765. I'm gonna go ahead and hold you in contempt today. I'm like, what? I'm like, holy crap. And he's like, bailiffs, if you go ahead. And the next thing I just heard like keys jingling behind me. I'm like, oh, no fucking way, man. So I just went ahead and just put my hands behind my back, man, and they clipped me up and they took me on back to the back room, you know, jail cell in the back of the courthouse. I'm like, son of a bitch. And not only they don't want 1,200 anymore. They wanted like 1,600 that I had to pay because I did owe a little bit back from, you know, a couple years, you know, when I lost my job. But so they went ahead and changed it from that 1,000 going to be behind 1,000 in contempt, you know, after our renegotiations, to me owing damn like $1,800 to get out. And I just said, wow, man, I couldn't believe it. I honestly couldn't believe it. Like I said, because I paid July and August. And I said I was paying, except for those 2 months, like faithfully, but I guess not faithfully enough from when I lost my job, because I did miss like a year after I lost my job, and I did time for it, and got out, and I still couldn't find work, and it started to add up again until Michael and Dad came around. So there's a little history there that it's my fault completely. I'm not blaming it on anybody whatsoever, but I just didn't think that I was getting locked up, because they said if you're 1,000 behind, we're locking you up. You know, it's a new day, new leaf. You know, we're gonna try again. And this it was a whole different judge that sentenced me. He's called the hanging judge. I'm sure he gets some kind of damn cutback or something like that. And I'll tell you, man, like family court systems all across America is almost like human farming. Because I mean, you know, it really is, man. You can get locked up for just about any damn thing. I understand people that don't pay their support, that will not, you know, that will not face the responsibilities. You've got a lesson that needs to be learned. But people that are trying, and you just lock them up for just this easiest, simple crap, man. And then you go work their asses. They go work these counties, and they go work these fairs, and they sweep up, and they do all these jobs that people get paid, that damn county workers get paid wages to freaking do. You've got these damn state workers doing it for free, getting a little bit of time off their sentences, but you're still holding that damn, you know, those good days over their head, making them feel like crap. Every day you come back from work, you got to get strip searched and lift your sack and spread your cheeks and shit. Oh man, and this is the damn privilege dorm here. Let me mind you. This is for people that have never been in like major trouble. They don't have any like serious crimes on their record. So I do have a misdemeanor I went to prison for, but it was a misdemeanor. I mean, no, a felony I do. But you know, it's no drugs, no sex crimes, nothing violent, no series of violences of any kind. So. But they let us into that privilege dorm, and they work you. They do, and they try to, and they make sure they keep them damn coffers full too. That way, when you're leaving, you see them. They bring down racks from upstairs, you know, to fill in, to work for free, man. But anyway, you know, it's not for free, because you know those days do count. You know, you do 11 on 30 for when you're in privilege dorm. But you just don't get paid like you do so many other places across America. But that's neither here nor there. So I just wondered, I was like, what have I done to get put in here? I knew I missed a payment. One I couldn't find, I understand. The other one I was locked up for. I mean, I'm trying to fix my past. So why am I here? You know, I'm trying to get on the right foot. And they took me from the courthouse to the jail cell right behind us, and put me in the hold. They processed me, put me in holding. I was in holding for 3 days, eating nothing but damn sandwiches and tortilla chips for 3 days, and water. No bullshit. And a couple people had kind of looked at me. You know, I guess people say that I've got a familiar face, and people ask me like, hey, you know, where I know you from, you know. And this one guy, he was like, you know, I've seen you on YouTube before or something. And I was, yeah, my dad got a channel. And he's like, okay, yeah, I remember you, you know. And then And then a couple other people were like, "Oh, Grandpa," you know, like a lot of people freaking knew Grandpa and Kid behind the camera, right? And then this kid named Trey, he was like, "That's where I knew you from," you know. And off the rip, I've been down a few times, you know what I'm saying? Off the rip, I can tell this young kid is fresh. He hasn't been down before, you know. He's kind of, I mean, he's kind of soft, you know. I'm not saying that he wouldn't fight, but you know, you just tell that he's new to this whole thing. And so I kind of gravitated towards him. I was like, you know, hey, what's going on? And he liked to ask questions about, hey man, so this prank and that prank. He was a really big subscriber and a viewer, you know. So I was kind of happy for that, you know, to have some kind of sense of familiarity in this unfamiliar place, you know, which I've been down in Berkeley County before, but still, jail is alien and it sucks. So I gravitated to this guy and he was just you know, we clicked, you know. He was telling me about the videos, all the ones he liked and stuff, and I'm just trying to keep him hip to the whole jail culture thing, you know, what to expect and who to watch out for, you know, and we just kicked it, and a part of me thought that maybe I was put in this jail for this guy, maybe to help him out, and I was just trying to just look at the positives of being locked up rather than the negatives. And this guy, he really could use it, man, because like it was really getting to him. He hadn't been down before, you know, and he missed his family and his girlfriend and in his home and the comforts of home. And you know, like we make mistakes and people commit crimes and stuff, and we deserve our punishment, you know. But it doesn't mean that we're not human anymore and that we can't change, you know. And that's the way I look at people, you know. And I just took them under my wing, man. And it was wild too. We came out of we came out of holding on the same night together. We went to the same damn dorm together. We almost side by side. It was just like he just came with me, man. And I stayed there for like a week before I got transferred to the privileged dorm. But within that week, man, I really helped him kind of acclimate, you know, and get to know the other guys and not be so depressed. I mean, we're all going to be upset and down when you're locked up. That's just a fact, you know. Some days you're just going to go to your bed and just cover up and just don't want to be messed with, you know, because you know you messed up. You know that you deserve your punishment, but it just doesn't make it any easier. And so, first the canteen came around. I threw him some soups and some candy and stuff like that, and just tried to help him stay comfortable. And then when it was time for me to leave, you know, I left. I left after like 10 days, I think it was. I went downstairs to the privileged dorm, to the trustee section, and he stayed up there. And he looked a little awkward, a little off, you know, whenever I was leaving or whatever. Like, what am I going to do? But he, you know, like I said, he acclimated well, and like a week later, I ended up seeing him down in holding because, like I said, being trustee, you had free roam with the whole dorm. You could walk pretty much wherever the hell you wanted, you know. And I was down there straightening up, cleaning up in the holding cell one day, and I think they had asked for some blankets or some shit. And so I went down there, and he was down there on the bench in his street clothes, and I was like, "What's going on, man?" You know, dapped him up, and he just got back from court and said that they dropped the charges. He didn't get charged with anything, and he was free to go, and he was moving back. He was going back home with his mom, and he was going to start working, and just had a big smile on his face. Everything was working out for the best, and I just thought it was just so serendipitous, you know, our journey and our path through the system together. And how I was able to see him from the beginning to the end, and just root for him. You know, he's got a girlfriend now, and they're about to have a baby. So Trey, you know, wish you well on your little doodle bug, man, and to your girlfriend or fiance, soon to be wife, whatever life may brings you guys. I just wish you nothing but the best, man, and thank you for being there for me too, because like say I was in there just like I couldn't believe what I was in here for. Like I wasn't in contempt. I didn't I wasn't behind. I just didn't know. You know, I was looking for a reason, and then you were part of that reason, man. I just want to thank you very much. I know that since then, you know, while I was in there, I realized that there was other aspects to my life and about my personality that I needed to change. But you know, you really helped. You gave me a sense of hope and meaning at a time when I had none. And I just want to thank you very much, man. I want to thank everybody that was also there for me during my stint. Family, friends, all of you guys. Love all of you. I got a lot of letters and etc. from you guys, full of support and hope. And I just want to thank you. And like I said, that I got out. That's been what, November, December, January, February, March. Here we are, almost 6 months, and I haven't missed a payment yet. Just back on the right track to great living, man. I just want to thank all of you, man. You all make it very possible for me, make me want to get up every morning and come out and do the right thing, and just watch the fruits of my labor grow. You guys are part of this labor, man. I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I'm going to go ahead and leave it with you, man. As you see, I didn't get in too much. Actually, I did get in a little bit of trouble with jail, but I'll tell you guys that later. I didn't get into trouble this time, though, honestly, because like I said, we were in the privileged dorm and stuff, and I was doing everything I could to try to get out as fast as I can, keep my nose clean, get out as fast as I can, and get back home and do everything right. So get back to you guys. So back to living. So I want to thank you all, and I guess that's it. You guys all have a great Monday, and I'll holler at you tomorrow. Peace.